The building just exploded on the second floor.
A gas explosion shook the heart of historic Anacostia this morning, leaving one person injured. DC Fire says they first got a call of a gas leak at around 9:30.
When the crew got here, they noticed that the meter was damaged. It's on the outside of the building, and where the damage was below the above-ground shutoff.
DC Fire Chief John Donnelly says the leak could not be controlled by first responders.
All companies, we're going to be here for a little while.
We believe that the gas leak happened after a vehicle struck the gas meter during some normal operations, but that's still being investigated.
DC Fire immediately evacuated the 1200 block of Marionberry Avenue Southeast. Officials say 25 minutes later, the second story of this building exploded right above the Baby Einstein Child Development Center.
It does look like you still have active fire in that walkway.
Then later, a second explosion completely destroyed the Danakil convenience store next door, sending debris flying and injuring a person across the street.
When I saw the building itself, my mouth fell open because if the children had been in that building, they would have very definitely been impacted by that explosion. So we're just grateful to the firefighters for making the necessary and quick decision.
Alpha side is blown.
Mothers were reunited with all 16 toddlers that were kept warm inside the DC smokehouse.
Oh, wave at the camera.
Tonight, these mothers are calling the daycare workers heroes.
I'm just thankful. Thank you to the workers. Thank you to all of them for getting the kids out of there. Thank you to DC Smokehouse for allowing them to come over there and, get away from the fire and stuff. So I'm real thankful.
I mean, when you first heard about what was going on as a mom, what goes through your head?
I was scared. I dropped everything and I just had to get over here.
I'm just glad. I was so worried. I was scared. I was anxious, but I'm glad, all the kids was able to make it out safe.
Yeah, they made it out safe and sound. We're talking about 16 toddlers ages 2 and 4. Those moms tell me they were monitoring things on social media, which just added to that stress that they were feeling, and also seeing that smoke up in the air. There was a gridlock to get to this location, which took them longer to get here to be reunited with their kids. Now, I've been talking to people that are telling me that this isn't just the loss of a convenience store, but really the only place where they can pick up food and drinks in the neighborhood. This said the loss of this store adds to the food desert in historic Anacostia. But